Thank you for taking the time to watch this webinar and learn about one of the most exciting additions to the residential gate product line, the Juno slide gate operator. My name is Lisa Steinberg, and I'm the product manager for residential gate here at Nice.NorthAmerica. I'm thrilled to walk you through what makes the Juno operator a standout solution in the world of gate automation. Today's session will give you a clear understanding of Juno's features, competitive advantages, and how it can help you drive more sales and deliver greater value to your customers. Today, we'll be talking about the features and specs, what's included in the operator kit, an operator overview, a little bit about the Mercury 310 controller, models and pricing, as well as optional accessories. Here are a couple photos from a beta site. It's probably been in for about a year and a half. You'll see that the cover is different from the production model. That was just a beta cover. And then you'll see it without the cover. The black box mounted on the post there, that's our external battery kit. We'll be talking about that a little bit later in the presentation, but this is just a typical solar install utilizing one of our optional battery kits. And here is our Juno slide gate operator. It's compact, it's modern, it's dependable. It's the residential slide gate operator built to handle gates up to 40 feet and 800 pounds. It has a UV stabilized cover for those areas with intense sunlight. The Juno cover is also rodent proof, so you'll notice that the housing actually encloses all of the control board, the gearbox, the motor, the power supply underneath the housing. The chain actually travels on the back side of the operator, and it has a metal housing guard so that you don't have to worry about any exposed areas for little critters to get in, and also it protects any fingers from getting in the travel of the chain. The Juno also utilizes a Mercury 310 control board, which also is compatible with the rest of the Nice residential gate line, which includes Vanguard, Titan, and Apollo. It features soft start and soft stop. A couple of the unique features that come with Juno are an internally mounted reflective photo eye, as well as a driveway light to keep the driveway illuminated while the gate is in motion. It also features a status indicator light, seen out here on the front of the operator, represented by a green light right now. We'll get into some of those features a little bit later in this presentation. And it also comes with a 3-year product warranty. A couple notes about Juno. As far as UL 325, this is not unique to Juno. It's across all slide gate operators, but I know Mercury 310 is traditionally known for being not only easy to install, but also feature type 3 entrapment, so that a photo eye should be installed, but it's not required. And so this changes when it's on Juno. Juno is a slide gate operator. It requires one monitored entrapment device for each direction. And so those are included with the kit, but you also have options to add edges if you prefer that. But it is required. So all of what you're used to about Mercury 310 only applies to swing gate operators. So it applies to Vanguard, Apollo, and Titan. Different rules for UL 325 when it comes to Juno. Also important to note, and I know this is feature to note, it is coming, but Juno does not currently support dual slide gate applications. So if you have a dual slide gate application at this time, you'll have to kind of wire them independently and have them work that way. But a future feature is coming, an upgrade is coming, so that the Mercury 310 board will support dual slide gate operators. But it is important to note, I don't want any surprises when it comes to that. Here is a little snapshot of the Juno data sheet. And so you'll see we have two models. We have the Juno 310 AC and the Juno 310 Solar. The Juno 310 AC comes with the 8 amp hour battery for backup during power outages. The 310 Solar, we remove the power supply, we remove the transformer, and we add an additional 8 amp hour battery, giving you 16 amp hours paired with a 30-watt solar panel and the accessories that are included. If they're low power, that'll get you a good 10-15 cycles a day. That's typically sufficient enough for most residential applications, but we do have options if you need more battery power. It is a continuous duty operator, standard 1 foot per second, again, maximum 40 feet, 800 pounds. So what's included with your Juno? When creating a kit for the Juno, we wanted to make it very simple. We kind of wanted to include everything in the box that you would need for a typical standard installation. Sure, there are loops, there are keypads and things that homeowners might like to add, but in essence, to get a gate opening and closing, what does an installer need? And so in the box, you will get the Juno slide gate operator equipped with the Mercury 310 controller. You'll see the second picture on the bottom in from the left. That is what the internally mounted photo eye and the driveway light look like. So the photo eye is out of the housing and it's attached to the operator with a screw. It also comes with 2 transmitters as well as the Oxy receiver. And then it comes with a second reflective photo eye that it's a full kit. So it comes with all of the housing. You could take it apart and mount it internally as well. But we did create an internally mounted for the one to go across the driveway and the rear one to be a full kit. A little bit more flexible for different applications. Here's what the Juno operator looks like with the cover removed. And so you'll see what I was talking about earlier. You'll see that the chain path, the main drive sprocket and the idler sprockets on the back side of the operator panel. So you don't have to worry about any animals or anything getting into the operator. It also is where you will find your target sensors on the back side there, as well as the alarm buzzer. Inside of the operator, pretty self-explanatory. The Mercury 310 controller is tilted for easy visibility and access for the service technician. You have your battery compartment, your power supply, the transformer, everything here. There's also a manual release lever out in the front there, and then all of your inputs, as well as a convenience outlet and the DC motor. Straight out of the box, intended to be mounted on a concrete pad. Juno includes a base plate that I'll show the dimensions of on the next slide. We also have optional base riser and post mount kits available. So if you need to raise it just a little bit off the ground, we do have a 4-inch base riser available, as well as a post mount kit. The Juno comes with a mounting plate to make it easier for the installer to place it on, know where to run their conduit, and so forth. So just out of the box on the left side, you'll see just to mount on the concrete pad there. We include these J-bolts as well as this foundation plate. If you're interested in having a base riser, part numbers here, MX5583. It's a 4-inch base riser, and then the front panel is attached by 2 screws. So you have extra space for accessories if you need it, or anything like that. The post mount kit is this plate here that comes with the U-bolts, comes with the hardware and the plate. The installer will supply a 4-inch square post, and that's what that will mount to, and they can put the Juno operator at any height that they desire. If you are familiar with the high security Slide Smart gate operator, you're familiar with the target sensors and magnets used to determine the gate path and the gate positioning. And so we also carry that onto Juno as well. So you'll see that the target sensors are on the back of the operator, and then the installer will mount the magnets onto the chain. Juno also comes with a lockable manual release lever, so homeowners don't need to worry in the event of an emergency, power outage, the battery is depleted. They're able to open and close their gate manually very easily. So they'll just take the key, turn it, pull that lever out, open and close their gate, and then re-engage it once power is restored or their emergency situation is taken care of. Really intuitive, very simple. Here is our internally mounted photo eye and driveway light. Simply installs to this bevel washer here shown on the left picture with a screw. It does not come mounted out of the box. We wanted the dealer to be able to quickly install which side it needs to go on depending on the opening. And so it comes in a little kit inside of the gate operator. Another thing to note about this driveway light, it will stay on while the gate is in motion, as well as stay on for an additional 20 seconds once it hits either the open or close limit. And I have a very short video from our product specialist, Frank Pulley. He was kind enough to shoot this video for me. Juno also features a status indicator light. It will flash green when the gate is going open. It'll flash red when the gate is going closed. If the Mercury 310 control board has an error code on it, the green and red light will flash very quickly, one after the other, letting the homeowner know that there's a problem with their gate and they need to call their gate service technician. As mentioned before, the Juno comes equipped with the Mercury 310 controller. It's been around for a few years now, so some may be familiar with it. It has a very simple user interface. It's UL 325 compliant. It has the monitored sensor auto detect. It has a soft start and soft stop. And an important new feature that came with the Juno launch is the ability to program where that soft start and soft stop begins. So in the past, it's kind of been programmed into the firmware based on, the learning of the limits. But now if you have an extra wide gate, extra heavy gate, you just need it to start slowing down before, after, or at a certain distance. You're now able to do that with the latest firmware. You can also download that firmware from the High Security Support Center and put it onto any Mercury 310 board, and you'll have that feature for the other operators as well. And where you would download the updated firmware is on the very top of the Mercury 310 control board on that USB port. It's very convenient for the firmware update, very easy to do. The Mercury 310 control board is also solar ready with integrated battery charge controller with maximum power point technology. So it's the ideal solution for solar applications. It also has a low power standby mode, fail-safe mode. It has a battery health alert. It is compatible with Blue Bus and Oxy devices. And it's also compatible with Apollo, Titan, and Vanguard in the Nice residential product line. And there you have it, Juno in a nutshell. I truly appreciate your time in learning about the operator and its features. If you have any follow-up questions, need additional information, or would like to share feedback about the webinar, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or your regional sales manager. My email can be found in the slide at the very bottom. We appreciate your continued partnership and are committed to supporting your success. Thank you and have a great day.